here. Hello, hello, hello.
Try before you buy, am I right? Let's show them some quality samples. Then they'll come running for more.
Trash can farming.
Cute dog.
It's purple.
I'm in combat.
Okay, no, I'm not. I'm fine. Oh, ah. I'm not. Did I get myself stuck? For real? Okay. Woo! I'm really good at this game, guys. No, like, really. Can't do well in combat.
Who do I keep getting in combat with?
Apparently you can't be on a mount up there. I got demounted. Happened when I got a divorce too, don't worry about it. Nobody likes my jokes.
I liked your joke.
That was pretty funny. Womp womp. Bad joke is bad. Ah! It's the raid boss. Or the, world boss. That's what I was in combat with. Over and over, even though I had never hit it, it was still putting me in combat. So dumb. How many of these do you think I can take before I die?
I guess you'll see.
Power infusion.
I need to target something first.
Just seeing if I can get the quest done quick. You know, before invites go out.
It is Monday, right? Okay.
You did your thing good.
Not a lot of people online for Monday night.
dummy experiments are wandering loose up on the pipes above us. Get some quick pictures of them for, research.
Why did I get a Hearthstone? How do I still have this much fucking haste? Hey Donna, will you drop me real quick?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be blinking during raid, so I need drops before I
I must
four.
get
Is nobody talking
Yes.
in Discord?
No, I don't think so.
That's crazy.
Yep, a little bit. Yep, it's weird. I'm not yawning, I swear to God. Pinky nail, pinky nail.
Sorry. I forgot. Is that better? I'm sorry.
It's very tender skin
I
under
know,
there, and
and
you're
my fingernail's still sharp on that
digging
side.
your pinky nail in my
I
face.
know.
All right, wipe my eyes
You
again,
don't need
please.
that eye.
I mean,
That skin.
it's not really my eye; it's my skin. You wipe my eyes again. Please.
I just dropped the thingy. Mother.
The tissue?
Yeah.
You also just dropped your seat cushion again.
I did.
What is happening?
What's up, guys?
Hello.
Who's ready to roll some balls?
Ew.
No one else, huh? No ball rollers?
Ew.
I think the only person that hasn't signed up that I'm waiting on is Nawat. In the interim, though, we are going to be trying, given we're going to have some people rotating in, it's their first time seeing the boss. Again, guys, we talked about this just to make sure everyone's comfortable with the roles. Our biggest goal for tonight is just making sure everyone can get through the roles and we're not having wipes due to issues with rolling the balls into ads, picking up scrap masters, hitting bombs, avoiding bombshells, all the standard things we've talked about. Given that's the case, and our main priority for the night, we are going to make sure that people haven't seen this yet are in to start the raid for at least an hour, make sure everyone's comfortable. As you all also saw tonight, there are quite a bit of absences. It's summer. People's kids are going to start getting out of school. People are going to have vacations. They're going to have things coming up. So just get used to it. Everyone has to be comfortable with this. Yeah, I know, right? It's May. It is literally about to be summer. People are going to be living their lives and doing the things. So we want to make sure everyone feels good, especially through the first, 4 to 5 bosses or so, before we start extending and doing all that fun stuff. Given that's the case, I'm going to, let's see here. We're going to also try, just to see how this feels, because we had a lot of DPS getting wrecked. We're going to try the 3-tank strategy. And so we're going to have Az also go tank to help with just ad control. Ryu is going to be sitting, just given he had a headache earlier and wanted to be available on like the side if possible, but I think we'll be fine without him, given we're going to go with 3 heals and see how this is for the first hour anyways. Ryu, please just stick around. Feel free to do whatever you need to do, but in case we swap back to 4 heals in our normal strat, during the last 2 hours of raid, I want to make sure you're available. And I'm just waiting on Nawat here.
I'll stream for Rio so he can still watch if he wants to.
Yep, thank you so much for that, Angelica. Appreciate it. I think we're waiting on either Envelope or Nawat. There we go. Amazing. I myself am also going to sit. Yep, sorry about that, guys. Give me 1 second. I will... no worries, Nawat. If you need to sit for the time being, I can get you in once you have everything sorted out with your kid. Definitely not an issue. If that's the case.
Cell, did you see my at in
Yes, I did. You're gonna be in to start with, Allie.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so let me see here. Kid is waking up, needs 10 times. So I'm going to wait until Nawat reaches back out. But in the meantime, we have a few more minutes here. For the time being, guys, let's go ahead and get the first 4 groups zoned in. It is now on Mythic difficulty. And then once Envelope and or Nawat are back, we will go ahead and make sure we have our 3 healers. For the time being, let's go ahead and just get to Styx and start summoning everyone, clearing trash, all that stuff.
Should pull Mal down from the group up there. He's all alone in Discord by himself.
Yeah, I'll grab him. Maybe he just was being cool. Mal, you there? Were you purposely avoiding us, Mal?
I was just trying to, make my reality the truth.
Oh, nice. I totally respect it.
Just
Have you tried muting and
Power
deafening
infusion.
yourself?
I was just trying to. I figured if I went to a channel that said games that are not WoW, maybe it would come true.
Okay. Noah, by the way, he's taking care of his kid very quickly. I'm just waiting on Envelope. I imagine he's also
Captain
setting
put
the
his
young
claw in my
tykes
butt.
down. So
Save
in
me.
the interim, I'm gonna go throw hots on people, I guess. Imagine that. Potting it up.
I'm sorry, Paw Patrol.
No!
Damn, you guys are getting wrecked. Even with 3 tanks. Love to see it.
I pulled aggro.
There was one tank here, one healer.
Who goes there?
Doesn't seem like it's going so well.
Let's
for you
summon
guys.
everyone, please. Before we pull more trash. Wait. Let's go ahead and get everyone summoned here
This is
because we're
going well
obviously going to need
already.
the DPS. And we're getting punched in the face by people. If one of you can grab that. Thank you.
Power infusion.
Let's just kill these guys quickly, please. Love to see it.
Hey, there's a real healer.
Wow.
I
I'm not a
certainly
real
was
healer?
not. I was not
He was
referring
referring
to
to
you.
me. He was referring to me. It's okay.
I think we were pretty clear about the fact that it was not you that we were
Man,
talking
I'm
about.
gonna go shit, man.
Although I'm fucking throwing
Power
leaf
infusion.
things on everybody.
They just let me go holy.
Do it.
I don't even think I have holy trinkets.
You won't.
Power infusion.
Is there a reason why we never pulled one guy up on the hill for BOEs?
We don't like him.
Oh,
Oh, is it BOE? What? You guys should be pulling him every time.
yeah, I was curious why we don't
Scared
pull
me. I
him.
thought someone looted one. Jeez.
Yeah,
guy?
guys. BOEs, come on, duh.
Oh, him?
Yeah, I'm bringing him. Hold on.
I think because he's like just out there, nobody
in
knew
Narnia.
anything about him.
That's not really
Not in
Narnia.
Narnia.
Somebody taught this.
Oh, come on, that's like.
We got McKenna Wolfing, guys. Let's kill these guys for BOEs.
I'm out of range.
Power
Is this
infusion.
just the boss for? Is this just Cujo? This is just Cujo, isn't
I
it?
require a target.
Power infusion.
Nothing like a good old Cujo appearance.
I do not have a target.
Good luck.
Oh, good, more stuff. Cool.
I did not pull that.
This is why we don't pull that.
More crabs.
I require a target.
It's fine. It's not much. I like that he's throwing giant trash bins at us. Very fitting.
But we need guild money.
I mean, if we sell this damn BOE, the mythic one, we wouldn't, but go figure. $2 million BOEs don't sell quickly.
BTC in the net.
All
I
right,
did not get
I'm gonna get envelope in here, and let's see.
I did not. I mean, it goes to the guild, but yeah.
Envelope. There we go. Noah, you and I are going to be sitting the first hour, and then we'll get swapped in when we get the prog team in. I feel like you were pretty comfortable with the rolling as well, unless there's someone else who feels more comfortable by any.
3 healers?
You only
We're-
have
we have
two
three
switched in right. No. You have me and you have envelope in.
Oh,
right now.
I'm
Yeah.
tripping. I
So
thought Dylan
please
was
put
here.
another person in.
I'm sorry. I
No, we're
am
two healing it, obviously.
Yeah, I could swap you out for the first part. We have a bunch of, or actually no, I want at least one boomkin in here. Even though we have a bunch of Spriest, which are essentially the same. Let's go ahead and Metal. I felt like you were comfortable with it, so we'll swap you out for the time being, and then we'll make some changes here in the first hour. All right. If we can get a portal really quickly, please, that would be amazing. I meant like a portal to Dalaran or Dornagal. Sorry, not Dalaran. Thank you.
Too soon.
Oh, Dalaran.
All right. I'm passing lead to Malv.
Who's talking? Fuck. Forgot we were on push
And
to talk.
make all of our tanks big tankies. All right. And we have some people streaming. Amazing.
Metal's just kind of chilling a little bit of ways. He hasn't actually got out yet.
I don't know if he's AFK. You guys might just want to remove him. Oh yeah, sorry, Metal. He just messaged me that he's back. I'm swapping you out for the first hour, just to let people in on some rolling practice. But you're gonna be swapped. Okay, cool, amazing. He's zoning out. You guys should be good in a second.
There is a feast down. Please eat it.
Nom nom nom.
There's also a mage table down. Get your mage food.
Fuck.
Sully, your mic is hot.
Oh, let me mute.
Okay, now you guys get to listen to me panic the whole time. Not really looking forward to this. In theory, I know what's going on. I have everything enabled. I've watched the videos. Okay, it's fine. Northern Sky database load. It is loaded.
So what are we doing with tanks?
Undermine
Is it I'm on boss as is still involved and Pete's just gripping shit?
Yeah, I think that's probably the. I mean, as
Okay.
long as Az, you're okay with doing the
Not
ball
looking
rolling.
forward to this. Nope, nope, nope.
Yeah, I had a couple attempts. I feel more comfortable on it after the other nights.
All right. Yeah. So if you're cool doing that, then yeah, Bop will just have you do most of the boss tanking, and then Pete, you're just gonna be. So we're 3 tanking because we looked over some of the logs and looked at what was going on our polls, and we have a lot of people that are getting munched by hyenas, and we're just generally having some issues with ad management, and DPS is not a concern right now at all. So we're gonna give it a shot to do the 3 tank strat, which essentially just has a blood DK running around and gripping ads and trying to hold aggro on the stuff that's going on and killing healers and killing our boomkins and shadow priests. So you're just gonna basically be going around and gathering ads up and getting them on top of the boss.
Freak out attack.
Yeah, or just kill the healers. You just let the ads kill the healers. That's fine. And to kind of
This
help him
boss
with
is
this,
hard
like
for me
especially
as is,
boomkins and healers,
'cause of
just
my
try to make
hands,
sure you're, you know,
so-
not super far out in space, be somewhat
feels like
in
every
the area that the
expansion,
boss is,
things
so
are
that we can
harder
kind of
and
group
harder for
everything
me.
up.
Not because of my disability.
And Pete also, like-
because Blizzard expects you to be able to DPS,
Actually, let me just,
move,
all of
do
yeah,
all
tanks,
of
you
the
all have
things,
assists
be
that you
able
can
to
give
see,
yourselves.
attack
your
everything,
remarks
do 50,000 million
that
damage.
you like to have.
You know, instead
Um,
of please go to X during this phase.
I was gonna say something and now I'm forgetting.
And it take 5 hours to kill one
Do we
boss.
want to rotate slappy hands?
Yeah, so friend and Pete, if you guys want to like just coordinate on when you're going to be using your grips and mass grips, and I know that people had been saying, or I guess people, it was just Ryu had been saying to not grip the bombs. There's nothing that I can find about why gripping bombs is bad. I've seen people gripping stuff in, just grip
Every
everything
video
in.
I watch has it too.
So I don't know why we would even entertain that, but we're just gonna grip all of the shit, and then remember we're just gonna
Grip
try and face
all the
him
shit.
towards the inside of the room, and we're gonna try and get a ring of peace down to bop everything away from or boop in this case, everything away from the front of the boss, or to the center of the room, and then all the balls are gonna come in from the wall. Folks, the only thing that we have to do here is legit just go and do the ball rolling, right? This boss will die when we do the ball rolling correctly.
Okay, so from what I understand from all of the diagrams, if you get the
Yeah,
thing,
so exactly, yeah, Pete, you can't grip
in
the scrap
a
masters. Those
circle
need to be
like
kicked,
this
and they'll come in. They
around
still have
your marker,
you know, the ability
like
to come into the
this,
boss.
and make
They'll
sure
like
if
run towards
your
the tank and stuff
scrap
once
masters in
once
your
we kick them.
quadrant, you are
But
running
everybody,
it over
range
to
DPS,
interrupt
everybody
the dude.
should have
That
kicks
is all I
on
know. That is the
on the
most
scrap
important
masters
thing,
after they've
other
been
than
spit out
either
from the
killing
people
the
rolling the
bomb
balls.
or
And remember, folks, when you're rolling the balls, the hyenas count as little trash, so you can soak up a bunch of those, and they will
This shit
give
is
you
hard. I know it's
charge you
hard.
up. You want to get to medium. You want to soak up the medium trash piles. You want to find, as soon as you're medium, a scrap master if it's near you to soak up. You got to make sure that we're breaking 2 bombs each time after the first set. And
I'm nervous.
once we start doing that and not hitting bombshells
Doesn't
and
make me
managing all
less
the bombshell
nervous.
ads,
I wanna fuck up.
everything should pretty much just die here. So there's not any more coaching that we can do on how to roll the
I know
balls.
that
You all
I'm
just
just
need to
a
see it and try and
adventurer,
do it,
but,
and
like, I
eventually we'll
still
get to the
wanna
point
do
where we
good
don't
when I'm
fail it.
in.
So once
And I know they're only
once
doing
Isaac
this
gets
so I
back,
can
we'll
get the
try and
feel for
pull.
it if I'm
Your
needed.
charges, by the way, guys. Finish
But
the cauldron.
I saw-
Everyone should
yes,
have
I
a full
got
stack.
Torin.
And then
Yeah, I can't get more than 15. That's why I'm freaking relogging. I don't know
Weird.
what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, we should be good to go. Also, for anyone that's new, please make sure you have the weak aura and add-on that tells you to stop before you run over a bombshell. So while Arzik is doing that, go get that add-on weak aura combination that is pinned in the raid resources. Yeah, once everyone's ready, you guys should be good to 15.
Nervous.
Give me your 15.
Isaac, you good? Just let us know when you're good, bud. Evoker, you there? Sanal.
We good. And yeah, I searched my bags.
Sanal, you there?
Deleted random things.
Alright, there we go. Let's do it.
Nervous.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
Power infusion.
Fire circle's coming. First sorting coming out.
Please not me.
Spread out to your markers.
Not me.
Get the bombshells. Ball rollers, you're getting medium. You're picking up your recycler. There's a recycler about to go off, like right by Star. Whoever was Star should have picked up that recycler. RIP Niwa. Any kicks on the Scrap Masters, as always.
Power infusion.
Going into intermission. Boss is gonna go right back between star and triangle when he comes down. Beautiful.
Time to take out the trash!
We're gonna get fire circles again here. Always make sure you're identifying where the scrap masters are, where the bombshells are, where the bombs are.
Power infusion.
Watch your feet. Here comes the next sorting. If you're selected, spread out to your markers, find the scrap masters. Everybody else, you should be knocking bombshells out so we can AoE them down. There's another one that's
Power
right by
infusion.
star that needs to get picked up. We should not have boss and fire if we can avoid it.
Power infusion. Power infusion.
We're wiping.
Go ahead and die. I know we had at
didn't get the
least
roll,
one death
so-
early to the Scrapmaster getting their cast off. I'm assuming we probably had others go off, or
Yeah, I got recycled there on the second one.
it's not great.
Are the bombshells not grippable? It didn't look like they were like getting gripped.
They
into
are
the ball.
grippable once they're knocked off their bomb.
They have to be knocked off the piles first before you can grip them.
Okay.
Which is essentially why boomies and Spriest are so good, is because they're just dotting them up and then they start falling after they rot.
Yeah.
So as long as our Priests and boomies are rotating
we,
around the room, they should come down pretty quick.
We had two instances there where it looked like the star recycler was the recycler cast was getting off from the Scrapmaster, so not sure who was assigned star, but the
Nervous.
both times you should have been on that Scrapmaster.
I'm nervous.
Hey, Mal, that first
Mhm.
ball section, I got purple, and it looked like Sinbad got star, but then his changed to purple.
I mean, one of you may have had. Did you? I'm assuming that you have Angelic. Your stuff was like turned off in your DBM or bigwigs or whatever. It might be
Also
Sinbad. Do you have
But
the
then
weak
it turned
aura?
back to star, so I'm not sure what was going on.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just gonna
something.
turn my
That can be
bigwigs
the
off.
add-on fighting with the weak aura if the settings are off.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I turned it off last time and it was working fine.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean, you
not
didn't
too
have
sure.
it. You didn't have an issue, so I'm imagining it's probably like Sinbad. If you could just double check your settings and make sure you
Especially
have
if you
the weak
run
aura.
DBM.
I'm running big wigs, but yeah, where in big wigs is it?
I just turned it off.
There's
Huh?
sorry, there's a post
Yeah,
in
for
the
now. The
in the
Liberation
boss
Undermine
channel mistakes.
Igor
I'm sure
work
Trevor has
gives
the
me
pictures.
all the indications I need. I don't need big wigs for that.
You kind of know anyway.
Kinda. Aw, thank you, Pookie.
You see the
Thank you,
picture
thank
that Goose
you.
had posted in there?
Sorry if it took me
Yeah,
way
see,
too
I have
long
mine
to
turned
answer
off,
you.
you can see my
I am
screen.
raiding, so I can't really pay attention to
Yeah, I mean,
chat.
I assume that so it's under Liberation of Undermine and then raid bosses, and then you just select the encounter on the top right, stick spunk junker, and then you want to have the rolling rubbish marker checkbox there unclicked.
I'm nervous, so I'm doing that nervous face.
Okay, I unchecked that.
Okay, yeah, then that was what it was, for sure.
I
I
just
know
got
I
confused.
don't.
I'm like,
I
why
just
is
I
he
like
also
to talk to you guys, but it's hard
No,
when I'm paying
that would be it,
attention.
and that's actually just a
Especially
good
on a new
reminder for anybody
boss
that wasn't in
is
here last time or has not done this boss yet. Just please take
Okay,
2 seconds
Kevin.
now and just double check your bigwigs or your DBM, whatever you're running, to make sure that those options are configured as needed, so that you're not fighting with the weak aura to do marks. Otherwise, it'll get confusing. But yeah, just make sure that we're picking up those scrap masters because they did kill people. All right, let's give this another shot. Hopefully, the weak aura doesn't fight with anybody's add-ons anymore.
Power infusion.
Sorting's happening.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
Remember, get medium, find a scrap
Power
master.
infusion.
Get big, find a bomb or the boss.
Why did people just die? Why are people
That's
dying?
quite a few dead people.
Why did that happen? For real though, why did people die?
Power infusion.
If you want something done right, gotta do it yourself. Time to take out the trash.
Power infusion.
Gonna get new fire here soon. Watch your feet.
Torch it clean.
Sorting in 3. Make sure you get to your spots. Here it comes. If you're marked, get towards your marker segments. You get medium. You find your scrap
Bomb
master.
shells were in really good places this time. That's nice.
Still have a bomb up right by the boss section. We gotta get the ads away from the bomb, please. And we're dead.
Woo! He missed it. Like he
So a couple of
missed
things.
it.
That was my bad.
Deaths on the rip. What was going on there? I'm assuming it was casts getting off.
Keeping undermine clean, yeah, since I have.
Was it just the power coil morb, or was there other damage events too? Yeah, I mean that just has to get healed through.
Oh, Kevin, stop.
Yeah, I mean also
He's
that.
called
but
himself a piece of garbage. I don't know, because he's self-deprecating
just
for
assumed
some
you did.
reason. Nope, I agree.
You know, did you get that?
Tiki, I don't get
Yeah,
funded
he
on
said
TikTok
he
at
had
all.
to go take care of
I
his
am
kid. Sully, are you
an
there to
affiliate
jump
on
in and
Twitch,
heal
so I do
quick
get paid
while
on
he's out?
Twitch.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm just gonna have to remove him and wait for him to leave the get teleported
Poor
out.
Niawat's baby's having some very,
More
very
lucky,
tough
please.
evening. Yeah. Poor guy.
So yeah. So a couple of things. So aside from just the deaths of getting off early there, we need to always have a little bit of awareness about where the bombs are and what's around the bombs
That was me.
and where
The
the
bomb's
boss
my
is.
fault. It's
Did we
So
also
we
have a
also just
recycler?
didn't get the ads out quick enough
Yeah.
to be able to hit it.
Exactly, right? So, like, if you guys see, like, especially ranged, like, if you all see there's bombshells that are around a bomb, like, you all need to, I know we have our plans and where we're going to do, but, like, if you see there's bombshells around a bomb, you got to hard focus the shit out of those and get those out first, because we need to be able to move them away so that people can come and roll into those bombs.
I don't think he's out yet.
No, he's not out yet.
I know, I'm just spamming summoning you because it's fun.
I was like, wait,
I
is
think
it
he just got ported out, so you should be
Alright.
okay.
rock and roll? Let's see if it works. Yeah,
Um,
it looks like it did.
But yeah, just so, again, if you get targeted by the coils, you notice you're taking a lot of damage, please make sure you're popping defensives. It does just need to get healed through, but, you know, help out the healers a little bit. and then let's make sure we're focusing down any sort of bombshell nonsense that's around the big bombs so that we have clear pathways into those. Because remember, you know, we can move the boss around, we can knock the ads around, but we can't really do anything when there's a bombshell on a trash pile near a bomb, a big bomb. Alright, Sully, just let us know when you're good.
Yep, I'm good.
Alright.
So now
Let's do it,
who will you
folks.
be eyeing? Because we're both doing feather, so. Cool. I'll do friend then, that's fine.
Oh, 1 second. Grab my personals, you know the vibes. You get 15, I'm good.
It's weird seeing the countdown like this instead of with DBM. It's not counting or anything.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
Power infusion.
Said to replace my AirTag battery. Hey, thank you so much for that sub, Kevin.
Sorting's coming out. Make sure you get to your quadrant.
Did you ever resub, Donald?
Get medium. Find a scrap master. Do the bombs or the boss.
Oh, I have to do medium first. Got it. Oh, I...
Get that bombshell away from that big bomb, please.
I don't know how to do this.
Somebody run into this big bomb. Kicks on the scrap masters, please.
Blah, 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 blah. Well,
Power
I did it wrong,
infusion.
but it's whatever. That was horrible.
I'm out of range.
Power infusion.
If you want something done right,
It's too far away.
gotta do it yourself. Time to take out the trash.
I think I started the wrong direction. Like you're supposed to go left to right, and I went right to left, which is why I missed the scrap master. Somebody else got him though, so I guess there's that. It killed Sunnail.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
Here's
Power
sorting.
infusion.
Let's get these bombshells off the trash piles. We have 2 bombshells by Star that need to get knocked off, please. And the person with the ball cannot get the recycler by
Power
Star with the
infusion.
bombshells right over there, so someone's gonna die. Let's just wipe, guys, please. Everybody die. We need to use our eyes, and we need to use our brains a little bit.
Keep it under my clean, yeah.
Priority again, guys, is always going to be when you're small, eat up hyenas, anything else that you can. Once you get to medium, eat up the scrap master. Once you get large, blow up a bomb. If there's
I
none
mean, we
of those,
just
then
we
you
just
kill
need
them.
everybody to. Everybody needs to be. I mean, the focus needs to be on breaking the bombshells. Like, especially like Melee. Yes, we want the boss brought over. That time the boss was brought over. You need to be cleaving off of the bombshells onto the boss, not off the boss onto the bombshells. Like, we straight up can't have
So yes,
2
your Prime
bombshells
sub went
near a scrap master and think that it's going to get picked up. It's not
through. You
possible.
just shared your thingy. So funny and random.
If I get the bomb, those things are not getting knocked off instantly. Just saying. Like if I have to be the ball. Like you have
No,
to
I know what you're saying. I mean,
Yeah,
that's why I'm saying like everybody in that moment like I cannot emphasize enough about how your boss damage on this fight doesn't matter, and what needs to happen is hard focusing on bombshells. Like I don't know why we're however many pulls in on this boss and we still are not quite getting that concept right. Like everybody needs to hard focus off and hit bombshells. That includes melee. Like we just they will die very very quickly once we get them knocked off and they get grouped up. Like we have 2 DKs, we have a shit ton of grips, we have all the things in the world. We'll get to do huge AoE, but we have to knock everything off first. So melee, if that means that you have to even run away from the boss for a little bit because you see, and like again, I want to like let's be intelligent about this too, right? You're all supposed to be mythic raiders, right? So let's use our eyes and look and react. So if you see, like in that situation where we had a scrap master that spawned between 2 bombshells, everybody in the raid should have went, oh shit, and we all should have gone and hit those bombshells and it knocked them off. And once they're off, then we can go and knock off the other bombshells, and then we can do degenerate AoE and kill them all. It'll be great.
Left to right.
But
left
everybody
to
needs to
right,
see,
Sally,
read,
left
react,
to
say, oh,
right,
there's a
left
bomb
to
there,
right.
there's a scrap master, this is something that someone's going to want to run over. We need to give them the pathway to do that. All right? Yeah, like Mep says, it's just 85%. That's it. All right, let's do this. We're going to go again.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
Power
I
infusion.
guess we're pulling. A little bit early.
Power infusion.
That's funny, kinda.
Here comes sorting. Make sure you get to your spots. Let's
my
break the
God,
bombshells.
the
We have bombshells
bombshells
by a bomb. We're probably going to want to break those
further
out real quick.
Away from me. Please.
Okay, good.
That is rude.
Now we can AoE like crazy.
More trash for the pot. Melt it down.
How did Malv and Gligly die? The bomb went off?
Okay.
Interesting. Everybody went into the boss. Nobody killed the bomb.
Keeping under my
That was really bad.
I can't recall.
It's a better job of breaking the bombshells there, so let's keep doing
That was
that.
really bad. That's kind of embarrassing. I'm glad I was.
Do we know
not
which
on one of
section the
them
bomb was in there?
Balls.
And I think also
Balls.
someone got hit by
Star.
recycle.
It was in the star, kind of near circle quadrant. I saw someone bumping up against it. Their ball wasn't large enough to hit it.
Got it. Okay.
Stenol, yes, generally they are responsible for that. Though obviously, if you are somebody that is big and you see a bomb and you're in a position to blow it up, it's okay to go and blow it up. We obviously want to run as many bombs into as many balls into the boss as we can, right? It's 2% boss damage. It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that bomb that went off, I was a second from hitting it before it blew up because my ball was big enough. But I was
Alright,
all
let's-
glazed in purple, so.
Let's eat up and get a 15.
I think we have a weak aura issue there.
Sinbad, was that did that flop your markers again or something?
I'm just seeing him saying star and then also triangle.
Do you have the Northern Sky updated?
Yep, that's all running. The two things that I have unchecked are rolling rubbish and then rolling rubbish marker.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure what happened.
I think you delete and re-download it. You shouldn't be getting the tank one.
Do you have
In
like
terms of
liquid weak
Northern
aura as
Sky,
well? Like some
yeah.
other weak aura that's assigning?
I don't think so. Just Northern Sky. Hold on, let me look and just double check. There's nothing weird in there. Oh, the only thing under sticks is rolling rubbish assignment.
I mean, in the chat, it is for some reason assigning you both triangle and star, and that's a little weird.
If you ever get triangle, by the way, guys, in that situation, it would be the tank. So
Yeah.
I would.
I mean, triangle's always generally the tank, and star is usually going to be a melee.
The
I just
tank's
went over
always
by-
going to be the one farthest, like clockwise facing the boss.
Yeah.
The right of the boss is always going to be where the tank is rolling in the path
Yeah.
of where we're taking the boss.
Yeah, I was speaking like on the rip, but yes, that's what it's supposed to be doing.
What is IRT? Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, I went back and
Oh
just
no,
double
he said,
checked.
do you
with,
have IRT?
The post
Whatever
as
that
well.
means.
It looks like it's right to me.
All right, so let's go to 15. We'll see if it happens again.
Yep.
And naturally, just again, guys, if you get for some reason assigned all the way to the right of where the boss is, you're not supposed to be there.
Just also, you know, even if the assignments get a little bit scuffed, just find bombs and do it. Like, I believe in us.
Yeah.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
Power infusion. Power infusion.
New sorting's coming soon. Let's be ready.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
Power infusion. Guardian Spirit.
Get kicks on that Scrapmaster in the back of the room, please.
I don't want to go Mythic Plus.
Keep kicking the Scrapmasters. We're gonna have fire circles in a second. Watch your feet. Let's not spawn a whole bunch of fire over here if we can avoid it.
If you want something done right.
Alright, good job that time. We didn't lose anybody. Let's keep doing that.
I got like 3
Nothing
healing
changes,
cooldowns.
folks. We just get an extra bomb and some extra
way.
Scrapmasters every time. That's the rest of the fight.
Yeah, because I was being beamed to death.
Power
Fire
infusion.
circles out
That's
next. Be
everybody's
ready.
fucking cooldown. We only have 3 healers.
I know, but people are actually healing you.
Because I was getting
sorting's coming
literally
soon.
blasted.
Here it comes.
Let's see what I got.
Find the bombshells, break them out.
Bombshells, not in a terrible place. That's good.
Everybody should be breaking bombshells right now.
Power infusion.
Everybody should be killing these bombshells. You gotta be careful.
Power infusion.
You gotta watch. We had somebody roll their ball into a bombshell.
There's 3 Scrapmasters.
Keep kicking
up.
the Scrapmasters.
Bad.
Let's leave the boss here. This is fine. We're gonna do the fire right now. Then we're gonna go between triangle and star. We want them between triangle and star for the
Power
sorting.
infusion.
Ain't seen nothing yet. More
I just
trash
died.
for the pile.
From what?
Torch it clean.
Yeah, just damage. Oh. I Shadow Word pained myself for 200.
Have a bombshell right next to ad. Good.
Guess I need to chill out with that.
Alright guys, so we lost some people because we had somebody really aggressively run their ball to the boss before the ads had been killed and gathered up. You have a pretty decent amount of time with the rolling rubbish to run it into the boss. Once the bombs are dead, there's obviously a decent amount of urgency to going and
when you're done
trying to
with
get the
that
bombs
dungeon,
taken care of, the big bombs, right,
I
taken
need,
care of as soon as
goodies.
possible. But once those have been taken care of, there's honestly, and assuming that you've picked up all of the Scrapmasters, there's a pretty decent amount of time before the orb will expire, before you can run into the boss. So I'm assuming that you all have like nameplates on, and you all are, have, if you're on the balls, you have the add-on that shows the stop signs for the territorial bombshells, so that you are not running into them. And if you see those nameplates and they don't look all grouped up in front of the boss, then you're going to need to be real careful. And one thing you can do is just kind of hang out by the boss. Let's reset, please. You just kind of hang out by the boss by rolling directly into the wall, and that can let you stand still for however long you need to. So that's just a thing to be aware of. You can't just haphazardly crash your ball right into the boss as the ads are being grouped up there. Whoever did that, if you just would have run into the wall and waited like 2 or 3 seconds and let everything get grouped up, you would have had plenty of opportunity to get it. Also, for that third sorting, we want the boss. The way that we'll do it is we want him to drop the fire like a round triangle, like basically where he was dropping the fire was pretty much okay, but then he needs to be moved between triangle and diamond to give us a little bit of extra space without fire for doing the ads and everything. So just want to make sure we get him there.
Nope. I heard a news bulletin come from your
Never,
room.
you saying that stuff was still not right with the assignments, the markers?
Hey Siri, show me my radar.
Sinbad got marked triangle,
We have
and so
really severe weather.
he should never be there, right? Because it's the tank one. So he went over to circle, which is fine because he went somewhere else. But
Which way was it? Because if it was the third one, then
it's popping
then
up
that's
so
possible.
big, so
If
quick.
it was the second one, then
And
yes,
Topeka,
you're right.
Kansas is
I,
getting
yeah, I mean, I saw the triangle pop up,
hammered.
but I just went to circle instead.
Oh my
Which is all
god,
well and
the
good, but then
line
you
from
and Sinal
Salina
were
to
cannibalizing each other's
Topeka is
trash, and
so
neither of you
scary.
rolled the bomb. I
It
started
is
both bouncing
like
off of it.
Gotcha.
1, 2, 3, 4
Hang on a second,
different
let me,
lines.
do
No,
something real
I,
quick,
I
10
can see the one in Oklahoma City and the one all the way up in Topeka. How far out my
So I know it's a lot of
thing is,
information, but if you're
it's that
concerned with
screaming
the
fucking
tank one,
evil
it's gonna go
in
green, green,
Kansas.
purple,
Kansas is
orange,
getting their
and
ass
then
wrecked.
yellow. It's gonna
I
go
think
around
they
the room,
actually
but
are
it's only
getting
gonna be
it more
green for the
than we
first
are.
two.
I know
Yep.
ours is like supposed to be later tonight, but like right now, fucking
Right. So even though
Kansas
he was
is-
green, he actually should have been green.
Oh,
and
that
probably
makes
just
me so sad for them.
figured.
Correct.
Yeah.
The
Right.
thing doesn't screw up. Now we have conflicting add-ons. That's obviously a problem, but that's not gonna screw up. So you get green, go to green.
Yeah. After the first two, yeah, people will start getting assigned green, and that will be okay.
All right, I just uninstalled and reinstalled the weak aura, so.
All right.
Okay,
We'll give it
you got
another
that right,
shot.
Sinbad, like it was okay to be green that time.
Correct. There was someone that was assigned green. I think that was the first time tonight we got to that one, and someone else other than a tank would have been green.
Yep. Yeah, I'm looking at it in the chat, and it looks like we have all the markers covered, and did indeed have diamond, and Sinbad did indeed have green, so he did have triangles, and it was assigned correctly. It looks like it's good. So, all right, let's get to it, folks.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
Power infusion.
Sorting's coming. Make sure you get to your spots. Get medium,
nice
find the
if it could
scrap
be me
masters.
once in a while
Everybody
so I
else,
can,
it's
like,
bombshell time.
Learn this, yeah.
Power infusion.
I would
A
really like to
recycler
learn.
about to go off by star.
Power infusion.
RIP Lafty. Nice turtle. Someone did not get a bomb. And we're dead. So that was just straight up people not doing the ball mechanic correctly. There was a Scrapmaster by Star that got its cast off, and the only reason that it didn't kill Lafty is because he immuned it. And then obviously we did not get the bomb.
In green.
So yeah, someone either by Star or Diamond would have needed to grab that bomb, and then sorry, by Triangle or Diamond would have needed to get that bomb. And then, like I said, we had the Scrapmaster by Star. So if you were assigned Star and you didn't get that Scrapmaster, that was not great.
That was me. But at least looks like I got assigned correctly.
Well, that's good, yeah. Overall, though, the bombshell stuff was better. Let's just keep the bombshell gathering consistent. People just need to do the balls right.
And we're hitting the boss in the back with the ball every time, right? I see
Let's
a
get
guy
the wall
like
coming really quick.
suicide it.
That is the intention, yeah. We want to roll everything from the back. We're gathering all the ads up, basically like trying to gather the ads up in the center of the room and keeping the boss's butt clean.
Okay, dumb question. How do you know it's his ass?
Wow.
The ass is always going to face the
Okay.
wall, so he should always be pointed towards the middle. So
Okay, that
just
was
come
the
from the wall.
question. Thank you.
I mean, I was going to start going into his, like, robot cheeks, but...
Could you, please? It's kind of my kink. Is that a no?
Correct. Aim for the 2 towers. Come in from behind them.
Yeah.
Too soon.
So once you're ready, head to the outside of the... Like, start making your way to them, see the towers, and then head to the outside. If you're already on the outside, run right to
I read the
them.
little thingy
Not
and
do
it
a
said
big
to go
loop
like
around
in
them.
a circle and this is the way you go into the boss. So like, I just haven't done it yet.
You just, like, run them, basically, like, you run across the back wall, and then you come in and smack them in the butt.
Yeah. I just haven't done it yet because I've only been on the ball once. And
Yep.
I had to run it into a bomb, not the boss, so.
Let's keep pulling, and then we'll... Hopefully you'll have the time to slap balls into the boss's butt.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
Power infusion.
Here comes the sorting. Everybody should be
I've
helping
gotten
with
sorted
bombshell
one
breaks.
time.
Still have that recycler about to go off by star marker. You gotta be medium to get it. Let's make sure we keep kicking scrap masters. Okay. I'm gonna go in intermission here in a second.
If you want something done right.
Now remember, folks, we just rinse and repeat what we did. Just a few more ads and a few more bombs to do. That's all. It's one extra bomb and a few extra ads.
Power infusion.
Next sorting's coming in 5. Let's be ready. Remember, you need to be medium to do scrap masters. Here we go. Get to your spots. Identify trash.
Ow.
Keep kicks on the scrap masters. Boss should be right where he is. This is great. We're gonna drop fire. As soon as this fire drops, we move him between diamond and triangle.
B-Raz Bob.
Okay, boss is going between the markers now, between triangle and diamond. He should already be there. Now we're doing the sorting in a slightly awkward position. Get bombshells broken out.
Muffled doom explosion. Huh.
The bombshell right by an ad
Interesting.
that nobody's touching. I don't know why the boss is where he's at. I mean, I know the tanks are dead, but... Please die, guys. So we had... Looks like we had one bombshell explode and that killed some people. And again, we still didn't do it that time, and I know it was a little bit hectic, but where the boss was for the fire drop on Triangle there was good, going into the third sorting. But we want the third sorting to go off, like, you know, between the markers, close towards by where the wall is, you know.
That's because I can't count to 3.
It's all good. And, you know, we just need to do a better job on not blowing up bombshells. First set was good, second set was rough. Let's get back to it.
I just want to see the ball.
Yeah, again, like I said, 54%, Bob's right. Thing is basically dead. The DPS does not matter. We can go all the way around the room once, plus I think like 1-2 moves after that or something.
Seven total. 4 little, 3 medium is what you need to pick up.
Alright, let's go. We're gonna do like another 2-3 pulls maybe, and then probably take a break and do some swaps. So let's just get in here and get these last couple of pulls in.
Power infusion.
More resets. More. When I get resets, I'm
Get to your
staying on
spots if you're
par
selected.
with
Everybody else, you're
Snail,
on
but,
bombshell
like,
duty. Let's break it.
Nope, we're hitting bombshells. Another bottom.
Had somebody hit a
another one,
bombshell.
another
We're
one.
super dead. Let's die. Everybody just stand and fire and die.
Like they're like.
We need to get through this first one clean. Everybody just needs to be not running into bombshells. I don't know.
So, I guess I want to address that because there were 4 bars, and I just thought they're hyenas, and my stop sign isn't working. Do I need anything other than the weak order for the stop sign to work?
Yes, you need the Causey DB add-on, which I think was
I have
linked
that,
also
though.
in the boss channel.
It's in there.
Yeah, it's the shared media Causey add-on.
Are you done?
I just got done. I was putting a thing on my new boots.
Maplers to have while we're in a
Goodies, right?
dead zone. Yeah.
Don't forget to hit the repairs too if you haven't been repairing.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels.
It's starting to hurt too.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey Siri, show me my radar.
It's coming. I see it. It's still southwest of Oklahoma City, though.
Tornado warning
For Oklahoma City, yeah.
for Lawton.
Yeah, south of Oklahoma City.
Take another rest, please. I'm sorry, I was getting the add-on.
I realize I don't have
Let's get Ezra's, please.
my bracers and stuff. I thought don't have one.
Thank you.
Yes, more. Can everybody just like and subscribe my YouTube channel?
Fight looks ridiculous. Did you say like and subscribe to his YouTube?
He did. That's pretty funny.
He has a
Alright.
YouTube channel?
No.
I'm gonna do at least one,
No.
maybe two more pulls
doesn't.
here real
He's
quick
just being
before we do
silly.
swaps and take a little break.
I got to see it one time and I had to get the bomb because it was in my quadrant.
Focus up, don't run into bombshells, break bombshells
Right,
out if
but
you're not
he
rolling
wants us to
balls.
learn
All
both.
the good things.
I'm just getting. I know.
You guys all
It's
understand
not
this
like
fight at
it's
this
my
point.
fault that I didn't get
It's just about
chosen.
execution now. I literally tried to give you enchants, and you said, and I quote, I have it on everything. Sorting.
No.
Power infusion.
Make sure you're finding your scrap masters. Make sure we're AoEing these all down. There's a scrap master by Diamond that needs to get picked up. Good job. Keep kicks on any scrap masters that are still alive. Okay, good.
Power infusion.
You don't have to do anything different, folks. You
I
just
put
get
it on
extra
your
scrap
list.
masters and one extra bomb. That's all we do differently.
Power infusion.
Otherwise, we just execute exactly how we just
Buttons
did.
for no reason. By the way, just
Watch your
ignore
feet, boss
all
coming
of
down.
That badness. Okay.
Good.
All of them.
Watch your feet for these fire circles.
Literally all of them.
Try not to be standing on trash when they come out. We're going to get sorting here in about 5 seconds. Make sure you're ready. Remember your priorities. Here we go, sorting. Break out the bombshells.
Oh, I have to be this size to do that. And then that. Oop, hi. Do we have the bomb? Is the bomb out? Is it dead? No. What? I got 2 scrap masters. And I missed the bomb. It wasn't in my quadrant, so.
Burn it! Keep an undermine clean, yeah, since I can't
Yeah, it was still up when I went into it, but it blew up, so I don't know.
No, not that. I died while on the ball and my ghost was running the ball around and it was hilarious.
Could you steer it?
I could steer it!
That's nuts.
Wow.
How funny! It was the spirit of redemption
It
running
does,
around the ball.
It does seem like we're having a little bit of sketchiness with keeping people up, specifically when we're having healers getting selected for the balls. Because I'm noticing that we seem to be having people dying to the pylon damage when healers are getting selected for that mechanic. And yes, I know obviously like defenses and everything else, but
Yeah, 2 million every half second is not defenses.
yeah, I mean we just need throughput to cover that damage, and it feels like we're a little short there. So that's one issue. I mean, obviously, aside from the stuff getting blown up that shouldn't be getting blown up, and stuff not getting blown up in time, or stuff not getting picked up in time, that's all other issues that we know about. But we do need to eventually solve that. When we're at a situation where we have like 2 healers actively healing instead of 3, it seems like we are consistently losing people at that point. So just throwing that out there as something to think about. I guess especially if healers are not seeing on their frames who's getting targeted with that stuff, you probably need to figure out a way to see that and prioritize those people. We're going to do one more pull, and then we'll do swaps. After, we'll do a little break, and we'll do swaps. So let's go for it. We're going to do this real quick. This one last pull.
Power infusion.
More resets. More. Give me a reset. More.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
Power infusion.
Bro, I rolled into that fucking trash 4 times in a row. It just didn't pick it up. That's great.
Alright, folks, let's get rezzed.
Where you
We're
take
gonna
my
take
gum?
a quick 10, and during that time, we're gonna swap the group around a little bit. This is not, you know, necessarily an indictment on anyone's progress if you get
Yum.
swapped out or anything like that, right? Like, we're
Ugh.
just gonna
Sticky
try
fingers.
and get in the roster that we think is going to be the best for killing the boss, i.e. like multiple boomkins and
It's
things
been
of that
on
nature.
most
So,
of the afternoon. It's on.
I feel like everybody here has at least understood conceptually what they're supposed to be doing and at least gotten a couple of chances to go through and practice. So we're going to move things around here, but I'm going to set a 10, and then I'm going to get Sully back in here so that he can move his stuff around. And I'm going to promote him back to lead so he can do all the inviting. And then, Sully, whenever you're ready, if you just want to give us a break and throw up a break timer, and we'll do it. All right, it's break 7, so do what you need to do and be back in 7.
Good luck, guys. There's a tornado warning southwest of me, so I'm going to play it safe and bench myself.
Yep, go ahead, Ollie.
Stay safe, Allie, please.
Good luck. Whoop its ass. If I'm not here to watch it, I'm gonna try to stay on as long as I can.
No,
but
no, you're
meh.
good. Focus on getting to safety.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Tornadoes are a bitch. Love you.